Story time about this boy that got expelled. So basically it happened like 1 or 2 weeks ago. So it wasn't that long ago. So it all started when me and my 2 friends were playing handball, and he randomly came with his group of friends and I think jumped a boy. But that boy was my 2 friends that they had. And they stopped cause we had to line up to go to class. This all happened at recess. Then everything was calm, but both my friends were talking it. I didn't understand, but I did a few minutes later. They didn't want to tell someone because they were afraid to, but they both forgot about it until we went to lunch, and my other friend was sitting next to this other girl that also my friend. And me and one of the girls were seating in front of the guy that said he was going to jump their friend in the end of the day. And that when she remembered what was gonna happen. And I was like, in my own world. And he said to his friend, "So what the plan?" Laughing, he said. And one of his friends said to me, "Do you want his address?" And I was like, "Of course not, bro. Like, who the freak would?" But then we went to recess and just played and forgot all about it. But then we learned, and it was the end of the school day, so OFC both my friends were nervous. And they had the fight, but I didn't know everything, cause I wasn't there. But I found out everything after I went to school the next day. The 2 boys were expelled, but no one knows who told cause both my friends didn't said anything. But after the week ended, the next week on Wednesday, when we had pay, we all ran. But after we was finished, we all saw him coming, and they were scared, but he didn't do anything to them. But then the musty crusty fat rat teacher said to the boys that ran up to him to stop because she wasn't proud of him for doing what he did. But he still had to run because he came late. Me and the girl were talking about him. About the other girl though. But then the next day, the principal took him in class. I was wondering why, but supposedly, he brought a pocket knife and showed it to someone, and a kid probably told on him, so the principal had to check his backpack. He didn't come but though, even though he didn't have it. But then I heard he didn't come back because after he called the principal and dumb B word. But then a week later, his friend started saying stuff about him likening me, but it was obvious he did. And then yesterday I heard one of his friends saying that he not coming back. But today I saw he picking up his sibling. So OFC I take out my phone and text my friend. She said she saw him too. And maybe he is coming next week. But I will keep posting about this, since it's probably interesting to you guys. So if I hear anything or see something tomorrow, I'll tell you guys. But for you guys want to hear more story times, let me know in the comment. By the way, sub to Cockaplas. And I will see you in the next video or short. Bye for now. D.